Okay, the video tutorial for 5-1. I'm on the directions page of 5-1, which is creating and saving a Microsoft Word file. Many of us work with Word. Sometimes your teachers will require you to turn in a Word file as a paper, and using Google Docs you can do this by saving it as a Word file. So you don't have to pay for Microsoft Word, but you can save it in that format. Okay, let's take a look. At this point, I have my drive open. I'm going to create a document. Name it 5-1. Click OK. I'm going to come back to the directions here. First things we always do after watching the video tutorial, we're going to copy and paste the text. I click, hold down my left mouse button, release at the bottom right, and then I right click in the blue selected area and left click copy. Come into my document, in this case 5-1. I'm going to right click and paste. Again, much easier. Okay. Let's take a look at our formatting directions. Notice with formatting directions, and it might be advisable to do this, is see if you have a printed copy. If you can read a printed copy, then you can be working and not have to switch back and forth. It leads to less errors and you'll move a lot quicker. Okay. Okay, from the directions, the first direction is select that first line, edit office files. Or you can click out here, double click out here in the margin to select that. And we're going to apply this out of the styles. We're going to do the title style. And we're going to get down, we're going to skip a block of text and come on down to the third line, third block of text. And we're going to apply the subtitle style here. Clicking on styles, going to subtitle. And we're going to select the 6 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a Chrome browser. Select that. Also apply subtitle. And then it says select the remainder of the text starting with from the new drive. So I find from the new drive and make it a bulleted list. So I select this all, starting with from the new drive, and I make it a bulleted list. Okay. So I have a little bit of text formatting. Then we're going to go to File, Download As, and we're going to download it as a Microsoft Word document, DocX, which is 2010 up to Office 2007. It was just plain .doc, and now they've added that X on the end. Okay. Now, here's where a couple things can happen. You'll notice the first time I did this that it downloaded, and I'm seeing it here, 5-1, and I'm not sure where it was downloaded, but you can see this file here, and I'm going to click here. And let's move this down a little bit. And we're just not sure where it is, so I'm going to have it shown in folder. In this folder, it's saved on my hard drive in the downloads folder, which is fine. In the directions, it's going to have it saved to desktop, just for simplicity's sake. And I can move it over into desktop. If you're using another browser, you might see something like this if your browser's not set up to ask you where to download it. So this is one thing that might happen. Another thing that could happen, and I've just set my browser up, when I went to File, I went to Download As, and I went to Microsoft Word. I set it up so every time that I try to download, it's going to ask me where I want to download. And in this case, I was going to do it to 5-1. Notice I've got that 5-1 that I just moved over there. But if I save it, I can replace that. So I'm going to hit Save. and it asks me, it already exists, do you want to replace it? The reason I'm doing this is I just want to be consistent. Either decide if you're going to save things to the desktop, to downloads. It's always good to have a system for where you download things so you don't lose things. Okay? So I'm going to say yes, replace this. So now what I have is two of these, and they've both, this one's actually been erased, but I've saved them both to the desktop, resulting in one document. Okay, now I'm going to close this document. So I have 5.1. Now notice it has a blue document icon right here. That shows you that it's a Google Docs icon. So I'm going to go click on upload, and we're going to click on files. We're just uploading that one file. We're going to go back. We're going to C5.1. I'm in Windows 8. Windows 7 is going to look very similar. So I look for the desktop. I'm clicking on the desktop. Notice I was already there. I look around and I see 5-1 and I open it. And I'm going to start upload right here. Okay, you may get this, you may not. It may automatically convert documents to the corresponding Google Docs. So I'm going to start my upload. Or it may start automatically. And now I've got two documents. I've got 5.1 in a Google Docs format and 5.1 in a Word format. See, if you look at it, Microsoft Word.docx, this is just a document, and this is the docx, and the icon shows you that now it is a Microsoft Word document. Now what you're going to do, okay, showing us the upload is complete, is take a screen capture on your keyboard, find that PS or that print screen, okay. I have it set up to go directly into Dropbox, not in this case. Now I'm going to open the 5.1 version, not the Word version. I can tell that by the icon, that blue W, but I'm going to open the Google Docs version by clicking on it. Up comes my new tab. And at the bottom of this document, I can right click anywhere to paste it in. Okay, so here we go. We've got a inline text. I've got something going on. With the double monitor, it looks very different. So you can see inline. I can see if I zoom in, I can see that over here I will have the two 5.1s. Also, that will show up in the folder at the end of the assignment. Okay, that's 5.1. You've gone in, and now you've taken one Google Docs document and turned it into a Google Docs document, which you can share like that, or a Word document, which you can, if a teacher requests it or you have some other need for a Word document, you can turn that in as just a plain old Word document. Okay.